Sorry, technical difficulties. We're almost back. Okay, we're back. Now, we were in the guild. We were inspecting Fizzban. And then I was saying that I found out how to do some hex hacking. And it starts talking about it here. It says that you can load like a save game file and edit their stats. And I want to edit this guy's stats. So what I tried was opening the disk where it saved the game in a hex editor. But to do that, I had to find a hex editor. And I found this one. This is called Hex. And it's for Windows, Mac, and Linux. And I just downloaded the Apple Silicon. And I had to do something to get it working. What was it? Here. Yeah, I got this error. And I had to click Done, but I didn't click Move to Trash. I went into my Applications folder and I did this command and then this command, and it opened right up. So let's do that again. Let's open it up again. Hex. Here we are. And you don't have to know anything about this because I'm going to show you everything you need to know. So I'm going to open the file and I'm going to open the D64 here. And I'm going to look for the names of the people. Well, wait. First thing I'm going to do is configure this screen. We don't need this pattern or data processor. So I'm going to turn the data processor off. I'm going to turn the pattern editor off. That gives us some more space. And we also don't need this pattern data. So I'm going to turn that off. This is all we need. I'm going to go to File, Search, and I'm going to type in Fizz. Oh, well, you can't type it in hex. You have to type it in the string. So Fizzban. And it finds them. And it says that we can go back a little bit. It says that we can go back 82 bytes, sort of, to go find the strength and intelligence, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. Now, this might work from the D64, but I figured out what it absolutely does work with is a save state. So if I go here and save snapshot image, YouTube, I'm going to save youtube.vsf, and I'm going to open that in Hex. There. Now this I'm a little more familiar with because I played with this last night. I'm going to do the same search for Fizzban. Now I find it a bunch of times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 times. But, yeah, but it's the 7th time that we want to use. I had to look at my notes. So if I go down, search again, it scrolls back up to the top. So I'm going to go to the last one. And what this says to do in this file is to go back 82 bytes. But that's not exactly what it says because this is hex 82. 0x means it's hex. And so that means calculator. And this is the programmer style calculator instead of the basic. So in here, if I go to hex, that's this mode, and I type 82, and I switch back to decimal, it's 130. So actually what it's saying is go back 130 bytes from the start of the name. And to do that, here's the start of the name right here. So one way to do this is to just press the left arrow 130 times. But I happen to know that going up 1 is 16. So that was 16 right there. 16, 32, 64. What's next? 70, 80, 96. What's that? 112, 112. what's this, 128? I might have had it wrong, but it's right around here. And now we can use this information here to look for these numbers, 13, 19, 17, 17, and 18. So we're right here, and somewhere around here will probably be those numbers. I'm going backward. Okay, there's 17. Maybe it's up one. Oh, there's 17. Wait, look at this. Looking right here. This byte, 0D, is 13. And this next byte is 19. 13, 19, 17, 17, 18. 13, 19, 17, 17, 18. So this is them. So if we want to change any of these statistics, dexterity is 17, 13, 19, 17. Yeah, this one. Double click here, 21, enter, save. And now, yeah, reload it. And now if we go back to this was running this whole time. Load a snapshot image. Did it work? Let's see. Let's go inspect. $21. Look at that. It works. So although I haven't figured out, because I was looking that up so I could try to figure out how to get my dead party member back, which I don't think I can do, at least you can use this to edit any of these attributes for the most part. This one's probably a little tricky because it's 2 bytes high and low, so it won't, you just have to change some numbers a little bit carefully. And the score is possibly similar, and this one's 3 bytes high and low, so you might have to change numbers carefully. Let me know if you have questions about that. But ultimately, you can absolutely change all the values for these guys. And I think that might make it where I might crank up my players and play this in warp mode. But the second thing I learned that's probably more consequential even than that is that this game, I got this in 1990 on a disc from my cousin, like I said, but it's not the only game I got that day. And in the last week, I have to admit my shame, because this is not the game I was thinking of. It was this, Questron. And specifically, Questron 2. This one I got into a little bit from that disc. And Phantasie, I did get on a disc, and I tried to get into it, but I couldn't figure it out. Load times were horrible. I didn't get very far, and I had them mixed up in the last week. Oopsie, but there you go.